Take my old 1923 Savage 99, kind of walk around the farm with it. That's something I don't normally do during the season, is get out and walk the woods and the fields and the edges and everything. I try to keep human impact to a minimum during the season. But I've done got me a couple of bucks, and I don't really need anything else. So I'm just going to go walk and take a look around, see what I can find. Besides, I need to exercise. So, here we go. I've got to get down here, the tractor, do some work here. Floodwaters are washing out part of my crossing here. I gotta fix that. And I've got a gate down here that I've got to close. Not sure why or how that thing's open, but it needs to be closed. There's not any livestock on me or the neighbor right now, but still yet needs to be closed. Get this gate closed here. That ought to work. That ought to work. I don't know where all I'm going to go or how long I'm going to be out here. I'm just out piddling around, looking. Love this place. I just like to get out and look at it. And I'm going to walk the property line for a while. That's part of the fence goes up there at that corner, then goes out across the top of that ridge and goes way on out through yonder. So I'm going to walk part of that. In the meantime, I'm just going to sit down here for a minute. Show you this rock. This rock should look like that right there. Alright? But it don't. It looks like this. Because it's been shot hundreds of times. It's just fun to sit over around the house, around the Quigley, and over through there anywhere. You can see the Quigley through there. It's over to the top of the little white storage building there. Anyway, anywhere from there to the shooting benches around the house. That one, those rocks right there. It's fun just to shoot and watch the smoke fly. And what I'm carrying here today is a rifle that I purely love. This is a 1923 Savage 99 in .300 Savage caliber. When I got this rifle, it was a it was a genuine basket case. I got it from Grapeview, Washington. Man, it was all to pieces. Stock back here, cracked everywhere, cracks everywhere. pieces of wood missing. The forearm was actually in pieces. Came in pieces. Yeah. And for a long time, it's a takedown model, by the way. Tell right there. And for a long time, I would buy 99s and redo them, resurrect them, I guess you could say. I called it refining, not refinishing, refining and restoring. I would take basket cases such as this rifle. I mean, this rifle was a real basket case. And I said, if I can resurrect this thing, I can resurrect any of them. This one was probably the most challenging of all the 99s I worked on over the years. And it is, beyond a doubt, one of the best. Back then, a lot of the work, particularly the stock work, was all hand done, all done by hand. And whoever the artist was that carved this stock, he was an artist. Don't you look how thin that is? How thin, beautifully carved. I mean, beautifully carved. Swing it over. Beautifully carved and shaped stock. Exquisite. Not an ounce of unneeded wood anywhere. Beautiful. But I added wood, you know, I had to glue wood back in it, replace wood. Like I never got this confounded forearm back together. What a job that was. But anyway, I finally got it. That's been, I don't know, many years ago. This rifle pretty neat. I mean, it's very neat in a lot of respects. It's a takedown, it's exquisitely carved. Like I said, this was the model that I used for many, many years. Whatever gun that I was working on at the time, I tried to make it look as much like this one as possible. A lot of the later ones are just bulky, big old bulky, clunky things, and I'd spend hours and hours and hours removing wood and what have you, trying to make them as pretty as this one is. This one's is absolutely beautiful. And of course, it has the rotary magazine. There's your shell counter. Tell me I've only got 3 in there. I've got 1 in the chamber and 2 in the magazine that you can see there. Gun was ahead of his time. It's got a loaded chamber indicator right here, right there, a little knob. This one has a peep sight on it. That's a 2-way peep sight. I mean, you can have a little bitty hole. You can have a big hole like that right there, where you can flip this little lever up right there, and it's a pinpoint. But you can fold all this down, fold that fella down out of your way, and you can have regular sights on it, regular open sights on it. And this thing has a genuine ivory bead on it. Very unusual today. An ivory bead, regular open sights, and peep sights that are 2-way, fine and coarse. Of course, I leave it on coarse most of the time because it's primarily a woods gun. But, boy, I love this rifle. And of course, the sling is a swivel-less version of a sling that I designed and patented. But most, the regular one has for sling swivels. But this version here is for use on guns that you don't want to put drill holes in, you know. So I just slip this on. Takes a couple seconds to put it on. Don't take long to take it off. It carries your gun just fine. When you're through with it, carrying it, just roll it up and put it in your pocket. Yeah. That's a tour of my little Savage 99 there. So, let's walk on up the hill a ways and see what else we can come up with. Keep working my way up along the property line here. Like I said, the main thing I'm doing today, just getting out here and enjoying the day. But if a deer wants to come by, good deer come by and commit suicide, I might be talked into helping him out. Working way on up here to the top of the ridge to the corner of the farm. And, back during the archery season, this little corner, this right here, is the southeast corner of the farm. That's neighbor's land across the fence there. Right here in this corner, right around in this corner, there were 3 big bucks that hung out right around this corner for several days. This was absolutely loaded with acorns. And they were having them a field day eating acorns. Little squirrel bird jumping through the trees. This was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful corner up here. Set this rifle down now. Actually, I've done got a little bit warm coming up through there. If you can see the Quigley is, you see this big cedar sort of in the middle of the picture, that big cedar. The Quigley's standing up above it, slightly off to the left. Sort of on the left-hand edge of that big cedar. That's the Quigley, way over in here. That's a long shot up here in the corner, but it's a doable shot. 340 yards. That's right in here at the corner. Now to get a good shot from Quigley, of course you can get it from the house. You can get a shot from the house down here too, or the barn, or in the outbuildings there. But to get a good shot from Quigley, and the deer needs to come right on out here in a little bit open, get away from some of these screening tree limbs. It's just too many, but right through here, you can slip a bullet through there now. Have and done. Can and have done now. You can sure slip a bullet through those big openings in that one big poplar tree there. You can do that. Just go right on out the fence line here just a little ways. Now, Now, from the Quigley, right over there from the Quigley, I see a lot of deer moving right along this fence line. Because that's, you know, if you look over there, you can see why so many deer come out up there on top of that long skinny hill. Actually, there's 3 fields. There's 3 fields. Fork goes right up through here. A lot of deer come out behind this ridge, right up here in these fields. And of course, the main field that come out is right up here at the top, right up there. And you can see why. That little field going leading right back into all that mountain. Then of course over here you go around the corner, and there's another field that goes around the backside of this ridge right here. It goes right, you can tell it goes right around through there. So it's kind of a fork. It's kind of like a 3 forks right here. Yeah, boy, it's nice. I walked that far ridge, or ridge all the way down. That's 3/4 of a mile to the road down that way, down through the woods, and there were lots of buck rubs and what have you on it. Now I'm just coming out by this little bottleneck that connects the big woods over there with the big woods around here. And this is part of that little bottleneck that I was talking about, little funnel. And I've come along yet. There's ground scrapes. And here the ground scrapes all along here. Under just about every little low-hanging bush here. There's ground scrapes. They like traveling this little hillside, I'll tell you. Right here is one of the places where they go through under the fence. They like this place up here. I've got a gap right here that I could take down this gap here, and I can drive tractor through and all that. But right now, I'll just go right here. This little low spot. I'll just cross right here. And I know what they say about crossing the fence with a rifle. I've got that thing pointed well away from me. It's a low fence anyway. No more than stepping across a log or anything else in the woods. I've got to get up here with the tractor. Do a little bit of bush hogging here in this corner. Don't want it to grow up too much. And this old logging road right on the edge of the property line. They utilize it quite a bit. There's one pawed the ground a little bit, getting acorns out of there. Several places going through here. A neighbor has a ladder stand right up here. I don't know if he's on it or not. That's the house right down there. Another groundscape right there. There've been multiple scrapes along this ridge. And I've seen multiple bucks too. So, gracious. Now look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna stop right here for a minute. Stop right here for a minute. Just look around and enjoy it a little bit. Is this nice or what? Down there's the house and all that. Quigley's right over there. You can't see it through all the trees. There's your 3 fingers coming up through there. Let's go right over here. Just stand here and lean against this tree and watch this area for a little while.
But anyway, it was funny. All these people standing around. He said, "I think I know you." He said, "I think you're that good-looking woman." I said, "Well, that's embarrassing." I said, "I told him he shouldn't be lying on there. Everybody should see it."
Well, that's a first, ain't it?
Yep, that's a first. That is a first. And right in my own backyard, in my favorite store.
Yeah.
I was looking to see if I could find Dolly Parton's special somewhere on streaming. They might have it.
They might.
Maybe. Karen really, she said, Diane, you and Dennis both would love it. Said it was just so beautiful and so. She said it wasn't rowdy or anything. She said it was real sweet.
Huh.
Well, maybe I'll find it. I'm trying. I really. She said, Diane, we got to be in the Christmas spirit. She said, she said, we don't even know if we'll be here next Christmas. Look how many people you've lost in your family. She said, we're getting older. She said, we need to appreciate the season and what it is and be happy.
Who was saying that, Karen?
She said, well, the Spirit of the Lord lives in me. I said, we should live heaven on earth.
Yeah.
And Karen said, that's right. She said, that's right. She said, if we're God's children and we live right, we should have heaven on earth.
Mm-hmm.
I thought, well, okay.
Even in the face of adversity.
Yeah, exactly. Like Karen said, she said, she said, I know, she said, there's a scripture that says, she said, I don't know where it is, but it says, you are in the world, but not of the world. And I said, yeah, you're right. Oh, well, I'll keep looking.
Okay.
Are you headed this way still?
No, I'm just sitting here right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait till I get through talking, then I'll head that way.
Okay, well, that's fine.
Huh?
I enjoy talking to you if you're up on the mountain.
Do what?
I enjoy talking to you, even if you are sitting up on the mountain.
Yeah. Well, I'm sitting up here. You still there?
Yeah.
I don't know if I cut you off or not.
Oh.
I turned off my camera. I turned off the camera, then I hit the side button, and I thought, oh, screen went black, and I said, I might have cut Diane off.
I'm still here.
Okay. I'm going to sit around another 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll head that way.
Okay, honey.
All
I'll
right.
see you a little bit.
All right, baby.
Love you.
Love you, huh? Bye, huh?
Bye.
Gosh, too many things that hurt. Deer have been pawing this place pretty good. I don't know if you can make out the quickly through the trees there or not. I'm just gonna sit around here for a few minutes, just for the dickens though, just cause I can, I reckon. See what might transpire. Sitting up here looking around for a while. I'm gonna stay here about another 10 or 15 minutes. But I've been hearing some shots way off in the distance, way off in the distance. But you'll hear the report back in here. No, that one shot was from the gun club. And you can hear the sound, echoes up in the ridges here. But those that come way off in the distance over here are way back down this way. It sounds like it just roll up and down these ridges and hollows. You hear the shot and it'll just roll on and on and on and on. For probably 6 or 7 seconds. It's a long time to be hearing the shot. Just depends on where it originated as to how much echoing you hear out of these ridges. But it's pretty, I love just sitting there and listening to it. Just boom, 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 boom. Pretty cool. With this old iron-sighted rifle, me wandering around and palavering and talking and crashing around through the woods. I'm not serious deer hunting. I'm just out and enjoying a stroll, stroll around the place for a while. But like I said, if a deer wants to commit suicide, I might help him out. Had somebody with a large caliber rifle over at the gun club, over at the rifle range. He might have missed a deer, so I'd go check and see what's going on. There's been quite a few deer through here. Pretty good little trail stomped out here in the leaves on this road bed. They're in the There's a deer standing up on the roadbed above the Quigley. She's 300 yards from me. Well, she's staring a hole through me because I'm not in the normal place that she's used to seeing me. So she's quite leery, but that's okay. I don't want her anyway. But this little swamp here, Lord, heavens to Betsy. I give up on it. Yep. I've sort of give up on the whole thing. We're pretty much back to the house now. Gotta get the old boat there cranked up in the next little while. I need to get out on the lake. It's pretty decent fishing weather. Now I need to get out there, start partaking some of it. Well, we're back now to where the little escapade started. That doe is still standing there. I don't know if this is such a wide angle you probably can't be able to see her, but she's right in that little triangle of grass formed by that roof lines. Right in that road bed. She has not moved. Yeah, what are you doing over there? You're not supposed to be over there. She's convinced that she owns. Now I'm back over here at the house in my normal place. She went back to eating. Boy, they get used to your patterns. You think you pattern them. They pattern you, that's for sure. Isn't it?